It may not be an officially recognized provincial flag, but to many in Labrador, it might as well be.
So it's time for Labrador to have its own voice.
For some, this flag symbolizes a dream of Labrador as its own province or territory, separate from Newfoundland. Denise Cole looks out over the Churchill River. Upstream, the Newfoundland and Labrador government is investing over $10 billion into the Muskrat Falls Hydro Project, something Cole believes is happening with or without the consent of Labradorians.
Because Labradorians have constantly said, myself included, that we don't really feel like there's a fair voice for us, that we're really heard or listened to.
Cole says the Muskrat Falls project represents all that's wrong with Labrador's relationship with Newfoundland. That's why she's been helping to organize meetings for Labradorians to re-examine their place in the province.
I think if we're able to mobilize and discuss how we'd like governance to be, well then maybe we can start creating some positive change.
Labrador joined Canada in 1949 with Newfoundland. Before that, the two regions were British colonies. Newfoundland has a population of nearly 20 times larger than Labrador, but with vast deposits of iron and nickel, Labrador is home to the majority of the province's resource wealth. This former Hudson's Bay trading post is now a museum. When it was built in 1923, Labrador's status was still murky.
Up until 1949, for the most part, I think Labrador kind of governed themselves. There was probably some form of governing structures in place, but, for the most part, people lived on their own, a very independent lifestyle.
In 1925, Newfoundland unsuccessfully tried to sell Labrador to Quebec, but in 1927, Canada ruled that Labrador belonged to Newfoundland. During all of this, many Labradorians contest that they were left out of the negotiations.
We've often had discussions on whether or not we should remain a part of the province. There's always been those discussions ongoing. I suspect they've been ongoing, back even before we joined the province of, or even became part of Newfoundland and Labrador.
Aboriginal people have always been involved at the forefront in the movement for an independent Labrador. This She resident created a Facebook page on Labrador independence, and he was surprised by the response.
I made the group. I never really thought of a lot of people from Labrador that would join or be interested to join the group. I just put down what I thought and how Labrador independence would be great for Labradorians.
Whether it's a province or a territory, the dream of an independent Labrador is still a long ways off yet. But some are hoping that someday this flag will be flown along with all the other provincial and territorial flags across the country. Ozzie Michelin, APTN National News, Northwest River, Labrador.